Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you for the rest of 2022. So I'll be combining November and December into 1 month for you guys. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'll be pulling various oracle cards as well as using a tarot deck to get some more details on what is coming towards you for the rest of the year. Please make sure you like this video and subscribe for all future content. I truly appreciate it. Okay, what is coming towards Aries for the rest of 2022? Okay, we have trine sextile with symbiosis. Perfect. We also have debilitated discomfort here. I think I'm going to keep both of those. Show me what is coming towards Aries for the rest of 2022, please. What is coming towards Aries for the rest of 2022? Okay, we have orphaned. Yeah, what I'm feeling so far is that you might either walk away from something or lose something in your life here. So we'll see what else comes up. Please show me what is coming towards Aries for the rest of 2022. What is coming towards Aries for the rest of 2022? Okay. So we have luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius. And we'll get one more oracle card for you guys. Please show me what is coming towards Aries for the rest of 2022. What is coming towards Aries for the rest of 2022? We have the moon. Yeah, there's a lot of, I won't say secrecy, but I guess underground energies in this reading. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, so what I'm picking up so far is I do feel that there is going to be a particular connection that is going to be picking up in your life. There is going to be a particular person here that you have a very good standing with, but I do feel that this might be one of the highlights of your year or the rest of your year, as I do feel that there's going to be a lot of chaos surrounding the rest of your life. It's almost like there's going to be this one thing that keeps you stable, this one person, one situation that keeps you stable in the midst of everything. I do feel that for some of you, you could be moving homes. Some of you might be getting like kicked out of your home. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm always going to be honest in my readings. Some of you might be getting kicked out or be moving out or be on the outs with some of your family members. So you will be moving somewhere alone. But for others of you, I'm just feeling that there's going to be a heavy energy of isolation surrounding you in the rest of the year. And I do feel that this is kind of against your own choice. It's not like you chose this. It's not voluntary. I almost feel like you're going to be given a blank slate in life. There's going to be many things taken away from you in the rest of the year. But with luck on your side here, I am showing that there's going to be, I am being shown that there's going to be a lot of spiritual guidance surrounding you, a lot of ancestral protection and spiritual protection and things like that. I do feel that you are going to be, I'm seeing like walking on a thread, like walking on a thin line. So yeah, it almost feels like your entire life is getting revamped and rebooted, and there's going to be a lot of things that will be removed from your life. You're going to be put in an uncomfortable position for a lot of you. I do feel that you're going to be feeling like nobody understands you, nobody is on your side, aside from this trine sextile that we see here. So there, like I said, there could be a person or at least one situation that you can count on in your life that will be able to lend you some support during this time, because I do feel that many of you might be feeling quite lost. There is a lot of spiritual energy in your reading, so a lot of you could be opening up to your intuitive gifts. You could be feeling a lot more connected to your spiritual side. I also do feel that whatever is going to be happening in your life, it's not going to be broadcasted to the world. This is going to be something that you're keeping to yourself for the most part. I do feel that you are being very private for the rest of 2022. You're not really sharing the ins and outs of what's going on. You're being very careful with what you showcase to the world, because I do feel that you're going through a very touchy time, a very private time. And what I am getting is that journaling, or having some sort of therapist, or being able to vocalize the way that you're feeling and what you're going through is going to be very beneficial for you, because I do feel that if you spend too much time alone, you could feel a little bit stuck. It could actually feed that feeling of feeling orphaned and feeling like you have nobody on your side. But I am getting the message here with the trine sextile that there is something that you can depend on, whether this is a person or a community, or a job situation. There is somebody here who is very, very protective and loving towards you, someone who respects you, and I feel that you can really find some solace with this person during this time. Yeah, I just feel that you're going through a very large shedding and releasing process for the rest of the year. I feel that you might be feeling, I know I said this already, you might be feeling a little bit uncomfortable or out of place. You might not even recognize yourself. You might not recognize every aspect of your life. You might ask yourself why things have to happen this way. And I do feel that for some of you, especially with the moon being here, tied up to the luck is on your side and the orphaned, I feel that a lot of you are not really going to see the higher purpose of why this is happening. And you're going to be feeling maybe quite emotional, quite angry, a little bit unstable with your emotions for the rest of the year. So I am getting the message to be very mindful of that. Try to engage in some self-care rituals or self-care practices in order to avoid feeling too down in the dumps. I'm also picking up like hitting rock bottom. So if you are feeling that way for the rest of the year, then even more so being able to try to get out of that mindset, being able to try to stay afloat and do whatever you can in your own power to not let yourself fall to a negative mind space. And of course, we all fall into these mind spaces sometimes. So if you are feeling this way, then definitely reach out for help. Try not to be alone too much. But I am feeling and seeing that even throughout your moments of being alone and feeling isolated, you are going to be spiritually protected. So another message that I'm getting with the trine sextile with all these birds is that you have a lot of spiritual guidance. Once again, a lot of angelic guidance, a lot of beings on the other side really looking out for you. And I feel that this is going to be, I don't like to say this term all the time depending on what's going on, but it's almost like a testing phase. The universe is essentially testing you to make sure that you have the ability and the resilience to get through whatever you need to get through in order to come out stronger on the other side. So yeah, I do see that it's not going to be the easiest time for you, but it's not going to be impossible either. As long as you're able to make your mental health a priority and try to connect with others as much as you can, try not to isolate yourself too much, then you should be okay. So I'm gonna pull some tarot cards here to see what else is coming towards you guys. I feel that a lot of you are like beginning this journey that not many people understand. You're deciding to go off on your own path and you feel a little bit neglected or just pushed away. No one understands you, but it definitely feels like not many people have the vision that you do. And there could be many people in your life who are disagreeing with what you're doing, or just kind of not really, they cannot understand it, they can't grasp it, so they kind of push you away because of it, and it makes you feel hurt. I feel that there will be feelings of abandonment that might come up for some of you. What is coming towards Aries for the rest of 2022, please? What is coming towards Aries for the rest of 2022? We have the Two of Coins. Make sure you can see that. Yeah, I'm gonna move some of these up. So yeah, Two of Coins. We have the Four of Wands. Page of Coins, and this one wants to come out as well, so I'm gonna take it. The Magician. Yeah, like I just feel that a lot of you are being given a blank slate. A lot of you are saving up to buy a home, is what I'm hearing. A lot of you are working 2 jobs. Some of you might be working a lot more than usual, or you could be doing a lot of unusual things that you typically wouldn't do in order to make ends meet. Maybe like picking up side jobs, weekend jobs, or just working a lot. I do feel that you are invested a lot in your material world, but it's almost like you are starting from square one. So I don't know if some of you are getting out of a relationship where you shared finances with somebody, or maybe you are getting a divorce. Maybe you are just setting off on your own, starting over. It really just feels like the energy of choosing to start a project, choosing to start a new way of life, and starting from scratch. So this has a lot to do with your stability. Once again, I do feel that you are manifesting some sort of new beginning when it comes to what stability means to you. So going back to being able to invest in a home, or being able to invest in your own skills. I do feel that a lot of you are going to be going back to school, or learning a new skill, or maybe taking an online course, or practicing what you already know, trying to get into the groove of mastering some sort of skill here. And of course, with the Magician here, once again, I do feel that you are going to be very much connected to source. I do feel that if you are someone who practices any sort of spiritual practices, then this is going to be a very good time for you to get in tune with yourself as much as you can. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Coins. So yeah, there could be a lot of financial struggle, a lot of mental health, physical health struggle. If you are feeling that your physical health is not up to par, then I would definitely schedule a doctor's appointment. If you have been neglecting your just your health needs in general, make sure that you are eating healthy foods. Try to eat healthy foods. Try to eat balanced meals throughout the day. Try to make sure that you're drinking water. I'm also hearing vitamins and fish oil, so that could be something that you invest back into if you are able to. But yeah, it kind of just feels like you're crawling yourself out of a hole that you may have fallen into recently. So a lot of grinding, a lot of focus. What else is coming towards Aries for the rest of 2022? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands. So yeah, there's a big, passionate, new creative surge running through your body, running through your soul at this time. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice. I feel that you are really determined to make this happen. It's almost like maybe in the past, you were somebody who would start something and not finish it. As an Aries, sometimes you have a tendency to be very passionate about beginning many things or starting a new project, but if it doesn't go the way that you wanted, or if it's taking too long, you'll get a little bit impatient, and you'll have the tendency to kind of back out right before the going gets tough, or right before things are about to pay off for you. So I do feel that this is the energy of trying to start something in the past and never being able to finish it. But now I do see you determined to follow through with this plan. I do feel that with the King of Wands here and the Three of Wands, there is a lot of planning taking place. There is a lot of, like I said, creative energy. I feel that you're very inspired. So although you might not have everything that you want in the material world, I do feel that you have everything within you and within your soul and your creative expression in order to be able to reach these new heights that you want to reach. I do feel that with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands together, especially with the Justice card at the end here, you are becoming very clear on what you want to do with your life and how you want to pursue it, and where you want to go with it. It's like you're creating this plan of action, and it's becoming very clear for you what you need to do. Whereas maybe in the past you were a little bit confused and not sure, now you're becoming very sure. So that's a very good energy for you guys. Let's see. Is there anything that Aries needs to be extra mindful of for the rest of 2022? Is there anything that Aries needs to be extra mindful of for the rest of 2022? Okay, we have the World. And we have the Empress and the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. So what I'm picking up here is to not think that you're too good for something, and to also not settle for complacency. So it's a little bit of both ends of the spectrum here. I am getting the sense that some of you could be feeling like you're too good for certain things, or which of course is always good to know your worth. It's always crucial to know your worth and to know what you deserve. But I do feel that some of you might have some very high expectations for yourself for such a short period of time, and with the Four of Cups here, you might end up disappointing yourself, or you might end up digging yourself into a deeper hole because you try to rush the process, or because you have this grand vision without having a plan set in place. So I am seeing that you are going to definitely need to work on your confidence, and definitely try to be able to see your worth and work towards having reaching the best version of yourself without being too much in your ego. I do feel that some of you might be feeling like your spirit almost feels like it wants to be on top of the world, like it wants to conquer, which of course is very much Aries energy. But I do feel that there's a lot of work to be done, and I feel that this is not something that you can rush. You're going to be needing to be patient during this process, and remembering your values and your morals with the Hierophant here. Remembering why you're doing things in the first place, and making sure that your actions and your intentions actually line up with your vision and with your values. So there could be a major theme here of really only pursuing what you truly value and what you truly think is going to pay off in the end, and also the energy of being able to commit to something and see it through to the end, which for many of you could be a brand new thing. What advice do we have for Aries for the rest of 2022, please? What advice do we have for Aries? We have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Coins, and the Queen of Swords. So I'm getting the message here to not forget your vision. I'm also seeing Temperance at the bottom of the deck, so further confirming that message. I do feel that you are going to need to truly commit to your vision once again. So the energy of commitment, committing to something and seeing it through to the end, being able to invest into something for a long period of time with the Six of Coins, and with the Temperance, being able to have the patience and the ability to see things through once again. So I do feel that being able to have an open heart space, being able to show yourself love and compassion, and showing others love and compassion, being able to share relationships with others that are equal and loving, and not just taking but giving, being able to have a balance of both, because notice we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords closing off the end here. So I do feel that there's going to be a balance of mind and heart. You're going to be attaining a balance of mind and heart. So maybe like before we near the end of the year, maybe more so around this time, or November, beginning of November, middle of November, you're going to be feeling more so a little bit like you're wandering, at least mentally, energetically. You feel like you're wandering. You're not really sure of where you're going. But as we near the end of the year, as we get closer to the end, you're going to be feeling a lot more confident in what you're doing and in the way that you are approaching your life at this time. So yeah, there's definitely a learning lesson here for you guys when it comes to committing to something you truly want, to investing in yourself, but also being able to invest in the energy of working with others in a beneficial way, being able to, I'm hearing selfishness, so there could be something with selfishness that you are trying to get away from or trying to heal from, but definitely being more giving, but not too giving to the point that you have people stepping all over you. So definitely having that balance of being able to assert boundaries while also being able to show up as the best version of yourself, and being able to have the patience to understand that sometimes things do not work on our timing, but they are set up on the universe's timing. So I'm going to pull an oracle card for you guys to close it off. What final message do we have for Aries for the rest of 2022, please? Final message for Aries for the rest of 2022. Okay, so you guys have eliminate distractions. Stop shining light on things you are not. How can you reclaim your power? Yeah, so this takes us back to that energy of maybe being involved in things or investing into things that were not for your highest good, or spending too much time with people who don't have your best interest in mind. So with eliminate distractions here, I do feel that you're going to be needing to really get to the nitty-gritty of who you can trust and who you cannot trust, and being able to keep these people in your life, the people that you can trust, of course. Being able to ask yourself how you can assert your boundaries and how you can become a stronger version of yourself with reclaiming your power here. I do feel that many of you could have been in relationships in the past where you were stepped on, or people took power from you and try to control you and essentially dimmed your light. I do feel that you are feeling that your light has been dimmed and you might not recognize yourself, or you might not really know who you are anymore. So I do feel that being able to pull away any energies that don't make you feel good and being able to focus on the ones that do make you feel good, you're going to be able to get a lot more in tune with who you are as a person. And as a result, you'll be able to claim back your power that has once been lost. So I do feel that one of the major themes that is contributing to you feeling this way for the rest of the year is the fact that you have given so much of your energy to other places, to other things that never really deserved it. And now you're really working on pulling that energy back to yourself. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you were able to get something out of this reading. And I wish you guys a wonderful rest of the year. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.